Hi, everybody. Dr. Lisa Thompson here, drlisathompson.com. And I wanted to give you guys an update with what's been going on with my hacked Instagram account. Now, a week ago today, somebody from Russia went in and hacked my Instagram. And I haven't been able to recover it back. I went through spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to report what happened with Instagram, and I reached out to a lot of my really good friends, specifically April Marie Tucker, to kind of help me navigate through this. And so what we were able to do is I was able to get a hold of Instagram, and I was able to report it, but they keep telling me it's a login issue. And I just want to give you an update that I still don't have it yet, and things that you can do right now to protect your Instagram account. Now, last week, too, with learning all this stuff that was happening, I wrote a blog post about how you can report a hacked account. And I was getting a lot of great feedback from people where they've had some with success and some with not any success. And here's what happened is that, just a couple things to keep in mind. Instagram does not have a phone technical support. So if you see anything online that says, this is phone technical support for Instagram, don't call it. They're scammers, and they can come, and what they do is that they'll want you, they say they're going to restore your account, but then what they're going to do is they're going to infect you with malicious malware, and then they're going to raid your banking accounts. It can be a whole nightmare. Trust me, I know of some people who went through it. It's not a pleasant experience. So don't try calling any numbers that say it's an Instagram tech support. They don't have a phone number. So what you need to do is that in Instagram, it used to be where you can report that your account was hacked, and it would take you to a form. And then they would send you an email within like 15 minutes, and they'd give you like a code. You would write that code, and then you would take a selfie and email that back to Instagram, and then they can restore your account. But what has happened is that Instagram took away that form. And as a matter of fact, there's no way for you to reach out and tell them that your Instagram account is hacked. And this is what I believe is happening. Is that I believe, hey, David, glad to have you on the show. And this is what I think is happening, is that there is hackers are getting really, really sophisticated, okay? And I think that there is a very malicious hack going on right now where they're going in and they're hacking accounts. And what they're doing is they're changing your username, they're changing your password, and they're changing the mobile number, so that there's no way you're essentially locked out of your account. And if you have connected your Instagram account to your Facebook fan page, you are essentially, if you set up a new account, you cannot connect that new account to that fan page until you get that one account, until you're able to get that account back. So with that said, now, what you need to do, and what I've been doing, is I've been going in and reporting under the impersonation. Someone is impersonating me, and that's really what happened. But be patient. I mean, I really think that this hack was so, it really, I think, compromised Instagram in terms of their security. And I think they took away the reporting form because I think they were getting overrun. And so I believe they're trying to figure it out on their end, how to make Instagram more secure. So that's what I think is happening. So you've got to be patient. And I think still reporting to Instagram. Now, you can still report via your smartphone device, where if you go in and if you know the person, or if you can figure out who stole your account and ask your friends, and that's how I found out that my account was hacked, and you put in the username, like trying to recover the password and put that username in, then you can go in and you can then type in you can go search for that person on the account on your mobile device. And then what you do is you're going to report the account by saying this is inappropriate. and then you follow the menu prompts where it's going to say report account, and then say, this is my account that's been hacked. Okay, my account has been hacked. Now, the other thing that sucks with this is that you could have your friends report for you too that your Instagram account was hacked, but now they can't even do that. So it's pretty much in limbo right now. I would just say if your account was hacked, please be patient. Keep reaching out to them with those emails. Document. And so I'm going to give you some things right now that's going to help you protect your Instagram account now if you haven't been hacked. The first thing that you must do, thanks, April, glad to have you on the show today. The first thing that you must do is put on the two-step authentication on Instagram. So when you're in your mobile device, no, I didn't yet, April. I did not get it back yet. We're still in limbo. So I keep emailing them every day. So what I do is to get that two-step authentication, you hit the gear wheel, okay? When you're on your profile page, you hit the gear wheel and you come down and it's going to say two-step authentication. Enable that, because what that's going to do is that if anybody tries to break into your Instagram account, you're going to get a text notification from Instagram saying, you know, here is your number to log in. All right. And that's going to alert you because that's going to tell you, hey, someone's trying to hack into my account. Okay. Now, here's the thing. When you have that enabled, what's going to happen is Instagram's going to pop up with a screen with a whole list of codes. Screen cap those codes, because if in the event you can try to recover your password through those codes as well. So you want to make sure when they bring up that code screen on there to screen cap it, you know, just do a screenshot and save that screen on your mobile device. The other thing to keep in mind with two-step authentication is that if you're using any type of Instagram tools such as Instagress or Holler or any other type of Instagram automated tool, okay, you're welcome, Len. What you need to do is that if you're going to log in and change things, you have to disable that two-step authentication, or they're not going to recognize your password on those tools. So you're going to have to really quick make that change and then get your account back on that two-step authentication. The other thing I would suggest that you do is, like, once a month, do a screen cap of your Instagram profile, because if in the event your account gets hacked, what you can do then is when you can show proof to Instagram that it is your account, you can upload that and say, here, this is me. This is my account. Okay. Make sure also that you're changing your passwords pretty frequently. Make sure that your passwords on Instagram. I was talking with my husband. He works as a tech teacher. And he's been telling his students and faculty that your password should be anywhere between 8 and 15 words in length. It should have a combination of punctuation marks, symbols, and numbers. You don't want to be using the same password for all your other accounts, because that can set up for something, where they can go in and hack you elsewhere. So you just really super be careful. And the thing that, I'll tell you, I was really ticked off when this happened to me last week, but I realized as well, because I built this account up to almost 23,000 followers since 2014. And so not being able to, go and connect with my followers really sucked. But I also want to tell you something cool too. Like a WordPress password generator. Yeah, you could do something like that too, David. But make sure if you're doing like a real complicated password like that you save that somewhere. Okay. So really be careful with that. And what I was saying is, now this is one thing I found out too, because I use Instagress with my one hacked account. And what's really cool with Instagress is that you can transfer your time over to a new Instagram account. Yep, absolutely, Greg. Even on Facebook, enable that two-step authentication. Most of the social media networks now, Facebook for sure, I have that installed on mine as well. Um, you have a Bible of passwords handwritten. Awesome. But make sure you got your passwords put in a very secure place. If you have pictures, like personal pictures, like with family and things like that, to save from getting hacked on Instagram, make sure that those pictures, you save them, put them on. Yep, I have that on Twitter too, Anita. What I've done is I've taken any pictures like that and I save them on either like my Google Drive or on, I have an Amazon Cloud Drive. If you have an Apple or Mac, you may want to put that on your what they call the iCloud Drive, so that they are safe. Because this, hackers, as technology evolves, so do these hackers, and they're getting very, very sophisticated. As a matter of fact, where I'm currently working with my job, some hackers hacked into the mainframe and got a hold of some W-2s from some employees, and they've gone in, and it's a nightmare with trying to do taxes, where they're saying that they are unable to file a tax return because that social security number was used or whatever. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I would even go as far as to say, if you can get some form of like LifeLock or identity theft protection, sign up for a service like that, because that way they can let you know if there's anything really suspicious going on. So, I mean, you can't, identity theft or any type of hacked accounts, it's really not a pleasant experience. But one thing that I learned from this, and I really, I started a new Instagram account. So you can follow me at drlisathompson.com, and I'm building it up again. See, the cool thing was that I learned from April Marie Tucker how to really build a thriving and engaged Instagram following. And I know I can do it again, and I will do it again. If I was able to build it up to 23,000 followers now, I can definitely build it to more than that, because I've learned the skills how to do that. And so when you're in a situation where you're getting frustrated, nowadays it's not a matter of if, but when. Absolutely, Anita. And that's why you have to be super duper careful with what you're having on as far as with your passwords and any type of identifying data. Which reminds me too, before I forget, when you are able to say someone's impersonating you on Instagram and they still have that form up, and you fill out that form and they send an email back, they're going to tell you to upload your driver's license. On the driver's license, before you upload it and send it to Instagram, and Instagram tells you to do this too, is you take a picture of your driver's license and then go into like one of your Photoshops and edit it and just black out the driver's license account number and your address. That's what Instagram tells you to do. So make sure you blot those out before you upload it to your phone, and then that way, because hackers too, they can go and they can find your identifying data just from looking at your driver's license number too. So they're getting very, very sophisticated, and so I'm hopeful. I'm still holding out hope that I'm going to get my account back. Might take some time, but I know that. But I trust that Instagram is going to be doing right by its members. They're going to do everything they can, I think, to make the platform safer. I think a lot of these social media networks are really recognizing that there are hackers out there doing this stuff. So, and one thing you can kind of tell too is I really believe that some of, I'm kind of thinking with this type of hacked account is that, oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. I'm glad that you're getting value here from this. Is just make sure, by all means, don't panic when it happens. Reach out to people. I can't thank April Marie Tucker enough, because when this happened, I immediately reached out to her, and she pointed me in the right direction as to what I needed to do. So this is something, guys, it can happen to anybody. And it can happen no matter how big of an account you have. But you also have to know that when these challenges come up, learn the lesson, share it with people, all right? And then believe that you can, come back and build something better. And what was really cool is I built my Instagram account on late Friday night. And I went out and I just told people, hey, my Instagram account got hacked. Here's my new one. And I had my friends follow me like crazy. You'll also want to, when you're creating your new Instagram account, to do the business page, you're going to have to create a new Facebook fan page as well for that Instagram account. So you'll have to do that too. And what was really cool is that my friends who know who I am, they went and followed me. So I'm up to now 250 followers on Instagram. I'm getting like a really good engagement on my fan page right now. So I believe a lot of this is going to happen for good. It happened for good. There's a good in all situations, and I believe that good is going to come out of this. So I will keep you all posted as to what is happening with my Instagram account. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this video and I'm going to put it on the blog post that I wrote about it, because I know a lot of people are, they're really kind of freaking out about if their account got hacked, what to do. They can't report. And there's this endless loop of, they call it a login issue when it's not a login issue. But just keep emailing them, keep giving them the documentation, be professional and courteous when you're talking with them, or even when you're sending it via email as well. And then just go in, and if you haven't had your account yet, two-step authenticate everything. Make sure that you're getting the mobile passcode sent to your phone. Do screen caps of your Instagram profiles. Even take some screen caps, if you will, of your of the last images that you posted before the account got hacked too. Because anything that you can give them that proves to them that you were indeed the owner of the account is going to help in huge for you. And it will eventually, I think they're going to come and they're going to, we're hopeful for this situation, because in talking with other people who have had their Instagram accounts hacked, Instagram removed that reporting form feature 2 weeks ago. So that means that this malicious hack is underway, and it's pretty vicious for them. And very serious, I think, that Instagram removed that form so that they can get to the bottom of it and really work on beefing up their security features. So also too, make sure that you're, on Instagram, that you are signing up for the, getting updates from them, so that you're aware of what's going on with any changes on Instagram. I highly recommend also that you follow April Marie Tucker. She's one of the Instagram experts, and she also has her pulse on with what's going on with Instagram. So if you need to have updates, she's another great go-to source. So with that said, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, and please, please, please share this video with anyone you know who has had their Instagram account hacked. And if you didn't have the account hacked yet and know of people who have big Instagram followings, make sure that you share this video with them as well, so that they know how to protect their account from getting hacked. So with that said, guys, thank you so much, and we'll talk tomorrow.